Hi guys, today I will be showing you how to tame a mosasaur in Ark Survival Ascended, as my next Ark Survival Ascended cave video is going to be the Brute Water Cave. I'm going to show you two methods of taming a mosa. One is very safe and the other is just kinda like hold my beer. For this tame, I recommend a small water dino. I recommend the Sarco or the Baryonyx if you're doing it solo. Sarcos are fast and you can escape easily if you need to. You can also shoot off their backs. Baryonyx are a little bit slower, but they pack more HP. Both can be tamed pretty early game and have decent weight and HP stats. The gear I recommend are 2 to 3 scuba tanks, 200 to 300 narcotic arrows depending on the quality of your bow. And last but not least, 300 to 1,700 narco berries depending on the level of the mosa you find. Mosasaurs spawn in deep ocean areas in the map's oceans. Mosasaurs can only swim up to a certain depth before they have to turn back, so use this to your advantage. The first method is the trap method. A huge shout out to Nooblets for his trap build, as it's perfect for this tame. For this trap, you will need 18 foundations, 15 sloped triangle roofs, 2 triangle foundations and a behemoth gate set, so the behemoth gate and the behemoth gate frame. Find some flat ground on the ocean floor close to the mosasaur you want to tame and build the trap. First, you want to place the foundation and raise it. Make sure to place it on one of its corners and not straight. Then place 5 more foundations on each side. You should get an arrowhead type shape. If you can't find the flat surface, make sure to head over to Nooblets as he shows you a fix for this. At the 5th foundation, raise some sloped triangle ceilings 4 walls high, leaving a point at the top. Then add your triangle foundations at each end on the square foundation. Then place 3 more square foundations on each end. Then place your behemoth gate on top of the end foundations, just like this. Keep the behemoth gate door in your hotbar so you can place it down quickly when you trap the mosa. Lower your mosa to the trap, then place your behemoth gate to trap it in. Now shoot some arrows into it until you knock it out. Once knocked out, you want to make sure the area is safe. Let the mosa's torpidity drop just below halfway, or a little bit more if you're a little bit confident. Make sure to keep an eye on the mosasaur's torpor as it drops very quickly. When the torpor is below half, pop 300 to 800 narcotic berries into the mosasaur and force feed it all of them. When you force feed narco berries and not narcotics, it takes knocked out dinos way more time to get the full effect of the berries, as they eat them one at a time. After force feeding, this should give you 10 to 20 minutes to go and find some prime meat, or if you have mutton stored somewhere, to go grab it. So always remember, if you are taming something that has a very high torpor drop rate, force feed it narco berries and not narcotics. If you're unlucky and it's only 1x rates, don't worry, return to your base and pick up more narco berries to give you a longer KO timer for your tame. Nothing attacks a mosasaur, so don't worry, it will be safe down there while you go about your day. Once the starve timer is finished, go back to your Mosa, pop in prime meat or mutton, and watch the guy tame up. And just like that, you have a mosasaur and you didn't die once, unless you DC your blue screen. Method number 2. This is for the people who like to live life on the edge. You know, you see a burning building, you run right in. Find the Mosa you would like to tame. Figure out the depth they can swim up to, then you're ready to go. They are quite fast, so be careful. You can lure the Mosa to an area where there are structures they can get stuck on. This will help a lot, and if you have a friend on a basilo, they can tank while you arrow down the Mosa. For my solo legends, you want to get a few hundred meters in front or behind the Mosa from above. Their max depth will stop them from attacking you, so now you can dip in and out of their max depth to make them come for you. Then all you have to do is shoot them and they'll go away, and you continue this process. You can also swim under their max depth and fight them a little bit, then swim back up when you need to heal or when you need to get out of the way. You want to repeat this process a few times, and depending on the Mosa, your arrow should knock it out sooner or later. Once knocked out, you want to make sure the area is safe. Let the Mosa's torpidity drop just below half. Make sure to keep an eye on this as your torpor drops very quickly. When the torpor is below half, pop in 300 to 800 narcotic berries into the Mosa and force feed it all of them. This should give you some time to go and find some prime meat or some mutton if you have some stored somewhere. If you're unlucky and it's 1x rates, don't worry. Because you force-fed it berries and not narcotics, the Mosa will be knocked off for a longer period of time. After the Mosa's hunger is dropped enough for feeding, grab your kibble, prime meat, or mutton and pop it into the Mosa. And there you go. You tamed yourself a Mosa with no trap. You probably died once or twice. Don't hate me, but it's your fault you wanted to live life on the edge. And that's it for today. That's how to tame a Mosa with a trap or without a trap. If this guide has helped you, make sure to like and subscribe, comment and let me know it helped you, and tell me what you want me to do better on the next video. And don't forget to go check out Nooblets, as they made the trap for this build, so just go check out their video and support them as well, okay? And I'll see you guys next time.
But we acting like we blind, things we never seen. Oh, man, I cannot breathe.